Hello and good evening. You are back with the crew. Thank you so much for tuning back in and spending your precious time with me. See, there's many crypto channels out there, and you can watch anything you'd really like to. And for whatever the reason is, we keep coming back into these opportunities that each of us have in life. And for sometimes we get to share these with everybody we know, and sometimes we get to share our lives. My dog is about to rip the camera over once again. And when you, come on. Oh boy. Anyway, this is gonna probably have to be reshot, but we won't worry about that right now. When I talk to other people in the world or other channels, and I watch their channels, I hear a lot of people talk about, wow, there's so many problems and it's such a trying time in our lives, Allan. It's just crazy out there and everything's changing. It's never been like this before, and it's just so different, and lives are not going in a good direction, Allan, and there's pain and fear and hate, and there's a lot of that out there. There really is. But one of the things I'd like to point out that you obtained, and you obtained it through crypto. And I know this sounds a little strange, but I wrote a few of these down, and I thought I'd just share a few of these. Through crypto, you met people. You found community. Okay? You had a vision for the world and the people in it. It gave you hope. But it also, there's something digital about that it gives you clarity as well. There's something that you can see clarity, the clarity of money, and the way money really resonates with you now because of blockchain and what money can actually become in your life. Okay? It's made you see the possibilities and the vision for a better world. Your world now can be way better than it could have been before blockchain and crypto. If you think about that, what has evolved in your life and what has been the difference in your life? Again, community, hope, all of this. Now my dog has a squirrel up the tree, so this could get a little tricky. But it also enables you trust. Okay? Now you can all of a sudden, you have a trustless system. So you can trust your neighbor. You can trust an opposing nation now. You can transfer wealth from one place to another trustless. In a world where we think to ourselves, hey, everything's going wrong, like I started the video, and there's so many different people that think, oh, well, this is a big issue in my life. Oh, this is an issue, and that's an issue, and the government, and the way they're printing money, and all these issues. I just named, 7 or 8 things that have evolved. They've made a difference in your mind, in your soul, in the way you vibrate, the way you see the future of the world. You have optimism for the first time. You have more optimism than the people who don't have crypto. Think about that. And the people that have nothing to hope for or dream for a better system. You and I have the vision of a better world and a better system. Do you know how valuable that is? Do you understand creativity in your mind when you get those moments of clarity that just overcome you, and then you're just like, wow, I could see how that could work for all mankind, and I see how that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Governments aren't even fighting this any longer. They're all falling like dominoes. I don't know if you saw China the other day. Wow, their finance minister came out, and I thought, he said everything but I own the top 10 coins. I was blown away. Like, of course. You and I knew that. But nobody in the media understands it. They're not telling people yet. Why is it they don't tell the little people of the world, little only in knowledge because they watch that stuff? I don't know. It's beyond me. I don't understand it. Because all those things that I just listed to you, the hope and the optimism and the clarity, is all there for you and I. You and I already have that. It's unbelievable that they would hold that or refrain that from other people. You and I had to seek it out. They didn't give it to us. You're the intelligent one in the room that said, you know what, I'm not going to just play the money game. I'm going to find a way out. Many of you, it started with gold and silver. Many of you, it started with real estate. You said, I've got to get out of this inflation debt spiral. And what am I going to do to make that happen for myself and my family? How am I going to create generational wealth? Well, one of the best opportunities in the history of all mankind is the what you bought. You've embarked on it. It's incredible. I don't know if you guys saw that tweet the other day. It was just like, wow. Just this ISO thing isn't maybe. It's blowing up as we speak right now. There's the squirrel chaser. There he is, big boy. So, what I mean by everything that I just said there is, it's not that we have hope, because as R. Nelson Nash likes to say, creator of one of the greatest financial books ever, How to Become Your Own Banker, hope is not a strategy. It's not. But hope keeps you going in the morning. It gets you up out of bed. Hope and vision and the clarity of a better day tomorrow. I know crypto's down. It's red day. It's a sideways day. It's going red again. And you're saying to yourself, how do I just keep going? Why do I hold these things? How come I own the ridiculous numbers of XRP? For all the things I just mentioned. You have hope. You have vision. You have clarity. You have community. You have friends. You met people. You've gone to shows. You've seen people like this show and many other shows that people tell you what they feel and how they feel and why we're all doing this together and how it's all going to make a difference. And the sacrifice, it's not even a sacrifice. You bought your coin and you're hanging on. Put your hands under your lap and don't trade these coins, whatever you do. Hang on to it. Because it's going to be at least double what its value is today. That's not even in question any longer. Okay? So hang in there, guys. I really want to give an update. See, all those things that I just said, I learned in the last week to be knowledge. I'm not guessing about any of those things. See, about a week ago, almost exactly a week ago, I put out a video about an individual named Becky that we all know and love now, has had a bad day after having many different sicknesses and many of them undiscovered and issues and problems that she's having. But see, we had a community. We had people that knew this channel and many other channels and seen her in the chat and knew her. You had a link to her. You had a feeling, you had a response. There was energy between you and her desire and her needs. And you had something to give to her with a click. With a click. Do you know the power of just clicking somebody else's wallet? If you even knew the texts, the tears of joy that you brought to this person over this last 7 days, who's living in pain and doubt and uncertainty in her life, and it's not the amount of crypto that she got. It's that somebody cares about me. You remember when I kept talking about community? You have friends. You have a group. That's why I don't like to call them an army. It's a family. You have this. She now knows that it's not just, okay, that somebody gave her some tokens, although that says a lot, because there was people that gave amounts that were so impressive and like, wow, you really resonated with her story. I'm saying all that because we've closed the wallet up. She's at her level that we knew she would get to a week ago, and she's there now. And I'm so proud of everybody because of I don't care if you didn't even give any coins because you couldn't afford to, and I told you a week ago, please don't. If you cannot, please do not do that. Don't do that. Okay? You're in a rare community here. You're part of something bigger. This is bigger than just Lambo. This is an emotion and a quality of human being that you've resonated with. And it's not me, it's all of you. You resonated with her story. You got it. You understood it. You knew what you wanted to do for her. And those of you who couldn't even afford to do it, which God bless you as well, you donated your mind and your prayers and your thoughts. And it was that overpowered her. The fact that somebody would take the time out of their day and look into their wallet and send it to the right wallet. Many people had problems getting it through the wallet and sending it, and they kept persistently going after it and diligently making it happen for somebody they've never met before. But their family, right? It's an emotional link that we all have. And I'd like to say this show's been a big part of it. But there's so many great shows out there. There's we are a community of this. So I'd like to say thank you. It was an endeavor that I wasn't sure in the beginning, but I didn't have any second doubts. I was just like, I'm doing it. I didn't even tell her. I said, I'm just going to do it. And when you look back and you think to yourself, wow, that quite possibly might be one of the greatest things I've achieved in my life. Having no second thoughts, walking out there, shooting the video, making it happen, and then connecting the people. Not what I did, connecting all of you with her. That was a massive achievement. Not on my part. I mean it in that sense. I mean it in the sense that it was our doing. I was a conduit only. And we can all be a conduit for everybody else. This is the point of this video. You are the conduit of energy, of well-being that you would like to transmit. That can be healing energy. It can be forgiving energy. It can be crypto energy. It can be... Wow, we almost lost the camera right there for sure. It can be healing in ways that you can't explain. I'm talking physically, I'm talking medically, I'm talking all of that is completely achievable. You just have to have the vision and the belief and the creativity and the connection to God, love, light, source, and all above that you and I can make this happen together. That's the community we have, and I'm so proud of all of you. And you did this, and you changed a woman's whole week and probably her whole life. How would she not talk about such an incredible experience the rest of her living days? For that, you should be proud, and you should pat yourself on the back, and don't forget the deed in which you did. I'm not talking about the coins. I'm talking about the deed of wanting better for another individual that you never met. And go out and do that time and time again, and the world will improve. It has to, because let's remember, as I like to say, one person connected to God's love is more powerful than millions who are not. Okay, guys, with that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys real soon. I am out.